Self-Made in Hawaii is about living the dream in Hawaii. For many, that means helping the community through a nonprofit. Up next, we talk with Kathy Becklin and Neo Kinla to find out how their nonprofit is inspiring healthy nutrition and enriching the lives of students.
We started as part of South Maui Sustainability about 4 years ago. We were looking at community gardens and school gardens, and we talked to one of the teachers here, second grade teacher, who wanted to just have her science classes go through use the garden. So we built them 3 beds, and that just started the whole program. The school gave us this lovely large center of the area of the school campus, about 10,000 square feet, and each year we plant a little more of it, and it's growing as much as the kids. We had 650 kids participate last year. The reason that I wanted to start working in the garden is that I was very much into how can we make a difference, get the news about growing your own food, doing things more sustainably out into our to the masses that live here on Maui. And through the garden, we've seen these kids learn stuff, and then they take these lessons home and reach people that we couldn't reach.
So we've realized some very important things the last few years of the garden program. Number one is that if students plant seeds and grow food, they'll at least try it when it comes time to tasting it. But the second part of that is if they grow it and learn to prepare it or cook it, they will definitely eat it. There's a sense of ownership and a pride in that whole process.
Their faces just light up, right? They're so happy about doing this. They're outside, it's a great activity. They learn and they try new things.
Well, I think the greatest benefit in working in school gardens is just seeing the joy in the children's faces and how excited they are to connect with the earth. It's really fun. It's like they're in Disneyland or something, you know? I mean, it's just nature. It's really wonderful to watch them connect with nature.
We're also understanding that there seems to be a little bit of a disconnect between what kids learn in nutrition classes, what we feed them in the cafeteria, and then what they're exposed to in the rest of the world.
The bottom line is that we need education for every single child everywhere, but especially in Maui because we're the most isolated landmass in the world, and it's extremely important for us to teach them to be self-sufficient, and growing your own food and enjoying it and how to prepare it is key.
It supports what we're teaching perfectly, down to science as to how the plants grow. That was one of our first chapters this year. And then down to math. We came down and we harvested a daikon, and then we made this pickled daikon recipe. And that exact day before, we taught cups and ounces and did all those customary units. And then we came down to the garden and got to hands-on use them. And it was great. The kids were connecting what we did in class in real life, and then they're coming home and they're saying that they're seeing the same things at home, which is great. And then we got to do a taste testing session a few days later, and it was great to see it all kind of come full circle for them.
It's very important for chefs to be involved in school gardens because it's the next generation of people that are interested in food, and they're the people that are going to be growing our food, and they help sustain locally the produce that we all eat. Especially here on Maui, it's even more important than anywhere else in the world because we are an island, and self-sustainability is something that we try and teach at the earliest possible level.
If we start this young, by the time that they're my age, you know, I just started gardening in the last 2 years, you know, and I love it. But if I would have started when I was their age, I can't imagine what kind of stuff I could do. So just to inspire them would be wonderful.
I did catch some aha moments, especially when a kid out of the corner catches your eye and says something, you know, culinary like, and you know, as pesto, or you know, tells you what ingredients is in a pesto, and or just, you know, knife skills. It's always nice to see that.
It's very, very important to work with the kids, that they have fun. They got to be actively involved in it. They got to be able to cut the vegetables. They got to be see how it grows, so they can kind of build up a relation with it, right? It has to be fun, very interactive, in order for them to try new stuff.
I like the pizza part when we made pizzas.
I think the biggest thing is when they eat the green pizza, or the ones with the vegetables, the carrots on them and so forth, that you normally would never have on your pizza, smile and go, I like that one better. You know, so that's really cool.
My favorite part of today would be making the pizza. The pizza. The pizza.
The lettuce cups. I felt like I got the short straw on this pizza or lettuce cups, because it's hard. You gotta have kids that eat lettuce and zucchini and all this kind of stuff. But the inspiring is them actually cutting it and, you know, seeing it actually being grown, and then relating it to, you know, our lettuce tacos. You know, I hate to use the Panda Express word, but it's stuff that they've already tried. So just relating it to stuff that they've already tried. Way better than the pizzas, or what?
Yeah.
A little bit. I like that.
More taking out the
Talk with the pizza guy.
Yeah.
I want to own my own farm like my uncle.
Well, I've gotten involved in the school garden because I really like to plant things and I want to experience new things. Not just because today I would actually be sitting home watching TV, and I just want to get out and exercise.
I think it's important to know where your food comes from, so you know what's been added to it and what's been done to help it grow.
Spine.
Stem.
Stem.
Yep, real close. And then what's this?
Leaves.
Yep, leaves.